I'm actually doing research right now on gay parents adopting because I've read some different takes on it. So I don't feel comfortable answering that one right
Okay,
now
then let's
because
call it a
I'm doing
hypothetical.
research on that.
Hypothetically, if a kid is very likely to get bullied for having gay parents, does that mean it's now immoral and wrong for those gay parents to adopt that child? You're
Like
refusing
I
to
just
answer
said,
because you know it destroys your fucking argument.
no, no. Yeah. Okay. It's just quick. Anyways, it's a couple quick things. Okay, like I was watching you with this pearly things, and like you were right about a lot of shit. So I'm gonna give you that. Like I'm not gonna say like you're all wrong about her, but I feel like sometimes when you're like you don't like somebody, you kind of like breeze past the stuff that they do say that is right, and you say it's wrong. So like
I
the
mean, I try to
okay.
acknowledge when I think that people I don't like are still saying something that's technically true or whatnot. Was there an example you felt like I did that?
Yeah. It was like when she said like the bailouts for like women that when they have children to leave men, like in society. Like, do you really not like see any bailouts for women in that situation, or
Well, she was considering like birth control a bailout. I don't think that's a bailout. I think that's just called being responsible, taking birth control. If your goal is not to get pregnant, then you should be being responsible and taking birth control and whatnot. So like, how is taking birth control a bailout?
no? But like even like with the like when she was talking about like because you mentioned child support and like you mentioned that only as like the only thing you really mentioned was like the child support and the birth control, right?
And how the state cares more about the child. So it's not so much as like giving any
Yeah.
women bailouts. The child support would be for the kid. So where did I have a where did I
Okay.
like
Well,
not
this
where
is
was
why
I
like
not
this is
charitable enough?
well.
Where do you think there is a bailout?
Well, yeah, okay, so like it's cuz like she doesn't break it down and she says this shock jock shit cuz like she's a grifter obviously, so that's what she just does. She just copies what Fresh and Fit says. But like so when they say like there's incentive for women to leave men and there's a bunch of bailouts in society. So like if a woman has a kid with a man, right? Like so yes, child support is one of them, but like obviously that's just regular. A man should pay his child support. But then there's like there's the low incomes housing, there's the welfares, there's all the extra added benefits for single mothers. They have full rights to the kids most of the time, and like you said something about like if you take kids to court or if you take the mothers to court, you can get custody. Like I don't know if you speak from this like ignorantly or if you've done some type of research on it, but like I know this personally
No, I know
that
it's
this is
very
not the
unlikely
case.
that maybe I should have been clear and say you can still fight for custody. But like the things you're bringing up right now are not necessarily bailouts. Having like a government household or like a lot of the times that's incredibly beneficial. You have to remember a lot of these single moms, like it's phrased, especially from pearly things and whatnot, as if it's like, here's a woman who got pregnant and now she's going to just ditch the man to get all these incentives or something. Government housing is oftentimes like a last ditch resort or a I think I said that wrong. It's like your last option, right? So like it's not like women are gonna just what ditch a guy because they want to go live in a government house. Like
No, but no. It's not that they're gonna just ditch the guy to go live in, but it gives them more like it gives this like thing where like it's an easy bailout where I can just leave this guy I'm with, now work on this relationship for our kid, and the government's gonna take care of everything for me.
I don't think the government
It's a
would take care of
bailout.
everything for you. I mean, if you want to look
Well,
at the
they
statistics
do.
and the likelihood, no, they don't. Because if you want to look at the statistics, women, when divorcing, when going through divorce, tend to lose more than the man. Financially, they tend to lose more. So why would they give up a relationship with somebody they supposedly love and have had a child with so they can go live in some shitty Section 8 housing? This isn't like an easy bailout. This is like if you fall on hard times and you have a guy who's abusing you, or maybe he's just a dick and he ditches, then you might be in a really tough spot as a single mother with a child. Then government stepping in, social safety nets, a lot of the times these are good things. I mean, what would be the alternative? I guess like the mom and the kid are homeless.
No, no, no. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be there. Like there shouldn't be no help. I'm saying though, don't you see it as when there's like there's no limit to how long until that kid's 18. The government will house you, right?
I don't
Like
know
this
how that works
this
exactly.
well I do, like
I'll
I'm
look it
telling
up.
you that's how it works. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
But you don't, so you don't see this as a bailout at all, right? That's just you just don't
Bailing
see
out of
it that way.
what? Like even
Oh wait,
getting bailed out of what?
no, not getting bailed out. A way to bail out instead of working on something. It's an easy way out, right? You don't have to do nothing. You have all the things taken care of you. The money, the housing, the benefit, the school programs, everything.
Let's see. In general, the family's income may not exceed 50% of the median income for the county or metropolitan area in which the family chooses to live. Okay. I mean, you don't just get this as being a single mom, right? It's not. This isn't just available for single moms. This is just available for
Okay, you
people
know
who
what?
are
You know
poor.
what? I'm speaking about Canada's laws too right now, so I it might be a little
Okay.
different in
Okay. Yeah, that
America.
you're right. That might be different. I'll.
It might be different in America, so maybe it's this is why it doesn't look this way to you, and because my chat's actually saying like right now, one of my moms just said, "Where the fuck is this magical place?" So maybe she's in America,
So
so I'm
across
pretty
on.
sure maybe
Okay. So in Ontario, the wait list
yes.
for an Ontario housing is 7 to 10 years. In other places, the wait is
No,
shorter.
it's
Generally,
really
people
not.
who have
No,
been on
it's
the
not. It's not.
wait, subsidized
I,
housing in
I know
Ontario
it's
specifically
saying
has
this,
a
but
really long waiting time.
there's a way to get through it quick, Hunter. I'm not gonna explain it and give all these moms cheat codes out right now, but like there's a way to get
I'm
past that
reading from
very quickly,
Toronto.
Hunter.
More than 81,000 households are waiting for subsidized housing in Toronto. The city hopes a new waitlist system will help fill its units faster.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is the thing
Anyways,
though
I
is
can't
is
say how the process goes, but there's a way to do this
if the
faster.
wait list is
You get the
long, then
housing
it's not
if
just
you have
like you can
kids.
bail out and just give up on a relationship in which some guy is providing for you and your kid, who's also the father of your kids, so that you can go on a wait list for subsidized housing. Like,
Did it
this is
say that those were
insane.
homeless women? Wait. Did it say those were homeless women waiting or no?
I don't think they would be homeless. They probably had applied.
Exactly, Hunter. This is how you pass the system, Hunter. You,
Wait. What did I
I've
do? What did I
seen
say
so
wrong?
many women do this. No, you were saying like there's no way to get past the system, but I'm saying like there's. I just told you there's a quick way they do it to get past the system. Like it's I'm not gonna explain exactly how, but basically they're not gonna let the woman go home, right?
They're not going to let her go homeless?
Right.
Okay.
So
But I
like
see it for
that's
me,
what
I
I'm
see
saying.
that as
Like
a good
so
thing.
there's a
Like I
cheat
see that
code
as a
to it.
good thing. I
No,
see
it is a good thing, but it's abused. It's
where's your
abused.
evidence that this is being abused?
Okay. I'm gonna present you evidence next time because I've seen it many times. I have these complexes around my city like crazy. Like I see this how this happens.
Let's see. I'm trying to find out more. New federal law forbids domestic violence in public housing. Okay, this would be in America. Um,
No, but you know what? Like
domestic.
Hunter, the fact that in America it's different. Like I'm gonna take back that part that I said that like because obviously in America it can't be it's not a bailout for women obviously, right? So like I have to take back that part I said. So like I'm gonna
Okay,
like
no, I mean I
concede that you
appreciate that.
obviously are right
I'm not
about that
trying to
part.
like start anything hostile. I think that it's
No. Like I was just letting you know because like instead of going on this big long search, like I had one more thing I wanted to say anyways to you, one other part you said.
so then
So
you agree that
like
this in and of
I'll
itself
admit
is
you.
not like a bailout.
Yes. I'll admit it because yeah, I was going more off of how Canada's laws and how they cheat the systems around here. So like it's obviously different in America, so it
Well, I'm
can't be
reading this
this way.
from Canada here.
I know, but
Uh,
Hunter, I just I can't exactly explain to you how it's done without like like people I know may be getting in trouble. So
Okay, no, I understand. I mean, yeah,
there
if
is a
there's a way
fast
to
way.
cheat it, then that's probably bad. But like,
It's very bad. That's the
yeah, but
problem.
like this isn't like the norm. So in order for this to work as a bailout, you would have to know how to cheat the system.
Well, around here they do, but like I get it. In America, it's not even like this. So
I'm looking
you're
this up
right
in
about this.
Canada though.
I know, but I just explained it. No, okay, but Hunter, I'll just you're right about this one. Okay,
Okay, well, what else did you want
like
to talk about?
okay. So you said why would men sleeping around not be a bad thing, but why and then women sleeping around is?
I probably said something like that, sure.
Yeah. So do you not understand that at all for real or
I mean, I've been of the opinion that if you're like sleeping around a ton, and I think this goes for men and women, that it can reflect poorly on your character if you're not showing adequate discretion when deciding who to sleep with. I mean, if you're foolishly, I don't know, doing drugs and fucking everybody and stuff like, yeah, it could reflect poorly on your character, but like, I don't know
no, I know, but this is
why is
your
it
opinion.
worse when
I'm
women
saying
do
like
it than
in
when men do it?
general, yeah, like in general though, that's like people look at men sleeping around as not bad and women sleeping around as bad in general in society, right?
Generally, sure.
Yeah, like okay. So, um so the way I'm going to explain why this happens is it's a very easy analogy, okay? So, picture me and you played the same video game, okay?
Okay.
I beat the game on easy mode with all the cheat codes turned on.
I already know where you're going to go with this here.
And then
Can I guess? You can tell me if I'm correct.
yeah,
Are you going
sure,
to say
sure.
because it's easier for women to get sex, it's worse when they sleep around?
Okay, wait. It's wait. Okay, you gotta understand the analogy first because I don't think you just take it so bluntly like that. It's not just so simple. Listen, so if we played the game, the same game, I have all the easy mode with all the cheat codes turned on. You play the same, and I beat the game, and then you
Okay.
play the same game, and you play the game on expert mode with all the handicaps turned on. Okay,
Okay.
who do you think gets praised for this game?
For winning the game?
Me or you? Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you're
think
going to
anyone
say the
looks at me
person who had
winning
to
the game
work
as
harder
good?
for it is going to be praised more. The difference, though, is that the person
Yeah.
who played the game on easy might not get praised as much, but it doesn't mean it's a moral failing on their end for playing on easy.
No,
Like, just if it's
but
easier for
we're
women to
talking
get
about
laid
on
doesn't mean it's
general what it
actually a
looks
more.
like to
Hold on, wait, wait.
people.
Just if it's easier for women to get laid doesn't mean it's morally wrong if women sleep around. Like, there are
But
some guys who have a lot of luck with women. Is it
yeah.
wrong for so? Let me give you an example. If there
Well,
is happens,
I'm not even
maybe there
arguing
happens to be
about
like
if
this
it's
weird
wrong or
exception.
not.
Okay,
It's
there's this
just
dude who's really buff, really good looking. He gets all the girls. Is it wrong and immoral for him to sleep around?
no, no. I'm not even arguing about if it's wrong or not, Hunter. I'm arguing about you when you say like, why would this be? Why would this be? I explain with you this analogy because it seems like you when you say that, it's like you don't see why it would be. It's very simple
No,
why people look at it this way.
I understand what you're saying. Is it's easier for women to have sex than it is for men. So when men have
Yeah.
sex, it's praised. Whereas if women are having
Yeah.
sex all the time, it's looked down upon.
Yes.
Okay, I
Yes.
get that. But just if something comes easier to another person doesn't mean that acting on that thing that is easier is necessarily wrong or immoral. So do you think that it would be because I mean, my guess would be that okay, I don't know what you think here, but most people who argue women shouldn't be sleeping around see it as a moral failing of the woman, right?
I see it as I see it as a bad image for the women.
Okay, sure. But like being successful in an area and like really taking full advantage of the fact that you are successful in certain areas doesn't mean it's wrong to be successful in that area just if it comes easier to you.
Okay. Well, but you do see why it's looked at this way, no?
I see why
Or
some
no?
people might say it's much harder for men to have sex than it is for women. That's true. Obviously, men are pretty horny bastards, and
Well, yeah.
I think they would probably sleep around with pretty much anyone that would be willing to. Um,
Most of them, yeah, for sure.
so Okay, so sure, it might be easier for the women, but part of that is on the men then. And the second half is people who bring this up are very rarely saying, well, it just comes easier to women. You see, usually it's calling them whores, like what we just watched, and it is a moral condemnation of this person.
Well, do you think a woman that sleep around is immoral or no?
Immoral? No.
Yes.
No, I don't think that's immoral.
No. I I think you're lying for your crowd right now. This
No,
is
I said that it can look poorly on someone's character if they are fucking
Hey,
like
listen, I don't want to
everybody,
use your
okay?
family as an example. Just make a different hypothetical wife, okay? Don't think of your wife. Just think of a different hypothetical wife because I don't want to use it. But
Okay, I'm here. I
if
got you.
if like I was able to send you a video of your hypothetical wife and you just clicked in and watched it by accident of her getting swapped around by a bunch of 6 foot big dudes, every color,
All
10
right.
foot or 10-inch dongs. You've seen this, all this happening. Are you gonna look at her the same after? Or is she like you're still gonna everything is good now?
If
Like
I'm
you
married to a
just
person, I probably don't want to see any video of them having sex with other people prior to our
why?
relationship.
Why? Why? Is it
Because we're
immoral?
in a relationship now where we've agreed to be exclusive with each other. So I don't really want to
Yeah,
see my
but that's
wife
what
fucking
before
other
your
guys because that's kind of
relationship.
uncomfortable. But if we were single at the time and she was sleeping around at the time, then I don't think that I get to be condemning her morally for that. I mean, if we want to,
Okay, so
let's
you
step
wouldn't
away from the
like leave
hypothetical.
the
Fuck it. I was
relationship? You
sleeping
wouldn't
around,
leave the
okay?
relationship?
Before me and my wife decided to be exclusive, we were both sleeping around with different people.
You well, no, but I'm saying you wouldn't leave the relationship if you got sent this video today?
Are you saying this hypothetical
It's a
gangbang would somehow been
hypothetical,
filmed?
yes.
Would
It's a
this be
hypothetical,
would
yes.
this have been before or after we started dating?
Before, right before you guys started dating.
I would be a little bit more concerned that this had never been brought up, but I'm not going to be like you had sex, so therefore immoral. I think
No,
she would
but you
probably be
won't.
pretty disappointed if she got sent a video of me having a threesome with some other girls, and then or right before we got in a relationship. It doesn't mean that it's immoral for me to have the threesome, but it could be a little bit sketchy if for some reason
She'd
you're
be upset, but
concealing.
you
Hold on,
think she
wait.
would leave you
Wait,
for
stop,
that?
stop, stop. If you're concealing that information for whatever reason, that seems to be more concerning.
Wait, sorry? Say that last part?
If
That
you
cut out for
if
me.
if your wife had a gangbang before getting married to you or committing to you, sorry, or if you had a threesome before committing to your partner, that would probably be that I forget where I was going with this too. Um,
Well, I asked you if you would leave your wife if you got sent this video, right?
oh, right. I'm saying it's more concerning that you would be concealing it, not necessarily that you did it. So like if I was gonna start dating, right, and my hypothetical partner was like, hey, you should know that I've done some pretty crazy sex stuff in my college days. There's actually a video floating around of me kind of getting gangbanged. So if that makes you uncomfortable, I totally get it. If it was something like that and it was disclosed ahead of time, no, I don't think it would be a big deal. However, if it was,
Well,
yeah, generally I haven't really had many sex partners, and then I get sent a video of her being in a gangbang, that would be more concerning that she lied.
that she lied. Okay, but what? Okay, just what if it was just not brought up though? Like, instead of making up the hypothetical different to fit your answer, just answer exactly my hypothetical. You get sent this video today, and this is the video you see. Are you leaving your wife? Yes or no?
I don't know what I would do. The first thing I would do is confront her about it and say, why was this never brought up when we've talked previously about like our prior sexual engagements? That would probably be the first thing I would do. But couldn't you do this with anything? It doesn't even necessarily need to be sex. I'm sure you could find some footage of, I don't know,
No,
maybe
but we're
maybe you're under the impression that your partner has been a very good, upstanding Christian woman throughout her life, but then you get sent a video of her at a party dancing inappropriately, drinking a bunch of alcohol. She's not having sex with anybody, but might make me uncomfortable if, hold on, this was not the impression you gave me when we first started dating. So it's not necessarily the
okay.
sex thing as much as it's the deceitfulness.
Okay. I, I think you're just refusing to answer what I'm asking, but
What do you
I
want?
think
What do you
you
think
deep
my
down
answer
that
is?
you I think you actually do believe that a woman that has sex with many men is immoral. I do believe that. Would
What
you
makes
say
it
that porn
immoral?
stars
Why
are
is it
not
immoral?
immoral then?
Why is it immoral? What makes it
What
immoral?
so w- no, I'm not no, I'm asking you. But I'm just saying what I think you believe. You don't have to you maybe you
I
don't
don't think
believe
that
it. It's
porn
cool.
stars are immoral for being porn stars.
No.
No.
Okay.
What is
All
the
right.
moral failing? Where's the immorality coming in? Is it kind of
I
gross to
think
have that
that's
many sex partners
disrespecting
and risk
yourself. Yeah,
STDs and
I think
whatnot?
that's
Yeah, that kind of has
disrespecting
it.
yourself. Yeah, yeah.
So
For a
why is it
woman, I
immoral?
think that's disrespecting yourself. No.
Sorry, I keep talking over you. Please go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I think that's disrespecting yourself. No.
If you're having consensual sex with people, how is that disrespecting yourself?
Huh.
Sex is fun.
No, if
It
you're
feels
getting
good.
fucking
Maybe she
gang
was.
bang, bro, that's like you know what I just said. Come on, dog.
I don't know. I don't know if that's really disrespecting herself necessarily. If it was, like I said, her kind of just, if she was like, yeah, I got really drunk. I barely even remember that. But just like whenever I'm drunk, I'll just like, I will literally just mount any man that asks me to. Like maybe then I'd be like, well, that's a little bit yikesy. But no, it's not immoral to have sex, or it's not immoral to be in a gangbang. It's not. Is it immoral for men to be in to have a threesome?
What? Sorry. Is
Is
it
it
immoral for men to
immoral?
have a threesome?
Is it immoral for a man to have a threesome?
No.
So why is it immoral for the woman?
Why is it immoral for the woman?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Hunter. Okay. A key that opens many
Oh my
locks
God. Stop, please.
is a master key.
Stop, please.
A lock that opens to many keys.
Yeah, but how do
That's
women
a
get laid?
shitty
Most of the
ass
time, it
lock.
starts by no. Most of the time, how do women get laid? Most of the time, it's by seducing the men first. The fucking horny men. If anything, they've been unlocked by the woman.
You know why it's immoral? Because women hold responsibility in like procreation. That's why they hold the ultimate responsibility in who has a child. This is why I'm gonna
Your
just get serious
responsibility
about it.
is not
That's why.
necessarily immoral, first of all. And
No, no,
second
they
of all,
hold the
wait,
ultimate
hold on, wait,
responsibility
stop.
for this.
Because
This
if
is why
you
it's
think that's
immoral
the,
to throw yourself around as a woman
yo, if
because
you,
like you get to make all these choices
yo,
as the woman, right?
okay, so
Oh my
is
god,
it okay for the woman then to take birth control?
is it okay for her to take birth control?
Was that earlier what
Yes.
you were considering to be a bailout?
No, no. I when you said that, I said I didn't agree with that part. Remember?
Okay, yeah, I didn't remember. That's why I was asking.
Okay.
Okay, so she can take birth control and be responsible in that regard, sure. But like men
There's
also create children, right? When you have sex, it's a possibility there. And how many men are just irresponsible and just dip? Like
yeah, those
there's
are
a lot of
goofy ass men.
irresponsibility.
Yeah.
And you know what? I would say it is immoral for the
But
man to
the
dip. Can I
ultimate
explain why? Hold on, wait.
responsibility is
Shh, be quiet for 1 second. So it
go ahead.
is immoral for a man to leave the pregnant woman on her own because in that case, you are doing a tangible harm on that future child as well as your partner that you got pregnant. So that would be
So wait, wait,
immoral
wait,
in that
wait.
case
But
because you're actually
what?
doing a harm.
Wait, wait, wait. So a woman just throwing herself around that she could possibly get pregnant by any man. This isn't immoral.
It's irresponsible, but I'm determining if something is immoral, usually if there's like a harm that comes from it, at least initially, at its very basic surface level. So like,
Sleeping around, wait. You just wait. Sleeping around with many men, you probably gonna end up with the type of man that's not gonna stay around for the child. No,
maybe, yeah, maybe not.
no, this is
You
very
should certainly
likely,
have some
very
discretion when
likely.
you're talking about who you're going to hook up with, of course.
Yes, exactly, exactly. This is what I'm saying.
But it's still not
Girls that
immoral then.
get gang bang don't have discretion on who they're getting fucked by my
Well, it
guy.
depends. What if she had a gangbang with a bunch of guys that she knew really well, and I don't know, maybe they had a vasectomy or something. I mean, if we're gonna make up
Most dudes
hypotheticals,
don't
we can
even
do
like
this anytime.
threesomes, bro. Most dudes don't even actually like threesomes. This is like a shit we talk about. Have you ever actually had a threesome, my guy? They
No.
suck, bro. They suck. You have to focus on two chicks. You know, focusing on one is already enough, guy. Think about this for a minute. It sucks. It's not that fun, okay? This isn't like a reality thing that like dudes talk about this shit all the time because they're
It's
watching pornos. These are
I
simp
know,
ass
but this
dudes,
has
okay?
nothing to do with anything. All I'm saying is that if a woman is not showing discretion and is sleeping around, that is definitely a bad thing to do as far as it's being irresponsible. You're risking STDs and yes,
Well, I
pregnancy,
think
etc.
yes, I think
However, I
being
don't think that that's
irresponsible with
necessarily
your tempo
immoral.
that you get one time in life is immoral. This is my
Sorry, say that
like
again.
this is I think being irresponsible with your body is immoral
Being irresponsible
because
with
there's
your
long-term
body is
things you could
immoral.
fuck yourself up. That's immoral.
Right, because this
You
starts
don't
to
think
get
you
into
could be
the
immoral to
weird.
yourself?
This starts to get into weird territory. Like, is it immoral for somebody to do drugs if they're only hurting themselves? I don't know if that would be immoral because you're not doing a harm to somebody else. This is more of a philosophical thing that I would have to
I don't
look
know.
into a little bit more, but I'm not about to go into it.
Okay.
Um,
Okay,
because
okay.
like I don't know if it's immoral if you're hurting yourself. I don't know if that's technically immoral. I think that if you have children and you're risking yourself, or here's an example, okay? Here you go. If you have a couple and the wife and the husband have divorced, but the wife goes out and doesn't show discretion and has a bunch of sex with random people, now that might be getting into the territory of immorality because
How
you
about
can't, I'll explain, because you can get hurt in that. It's not immoral because you're hurt. It's immoral that you put your place in a position to be hurt when you have a child. So it's ultimately the child that's being hurt there.
Okay, so wait a minute. What about before you have a child? You make a very bad reputation for yourself. You say you have an OnlyFans or you're a porn star, any of this type of stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
You make a very bad reputation for yourself, and then later in life, when you do have a child, and the kids at school see this, they bully the shit out of your child. They do something bad to themselves. Now, was it immoral that she did all that shit before, only because of after? Does it only become immoral once the kid's alive and gets bullied and all this shit happens? Or
No,
is the
because somebody getting
potential of the
bullied is not
long-term
no,
things
because
happening?
somebody getting bullied because the mom was a porn star or something is not doesn't mean that what the mom did was immoral.
Wait a minute.
Because she didn't put she didn't
I
intentionally put her
showed you
child at
earlier.
risk.
You
One,
agreed
second of all,
earlier
just
there's a
getting
bad
bullied, it's
image
immoral to bully
generally.
people.
Wait. You agreed with me earlier that generally there's a bad image for women when they have sex with a lot of people,
I didn't say
right?
women. I said in general. It's not a good look if you're not showing discretion and you're just fucking everybody. The same
No,
could be
no,
said for
we're
men.
not asking your opinion. Wait a minute. I said in general, in society's opinion, do men not get praised for having a lot of sex and women get shamed for it? Is this not a thing?
Yes, this is a thing.
Okay, all right. So again, having lots of sex, putting a reputation in society, then as a promiscuous girl or having your shit all over the internet, then later in life when you have kids and they get hurt, do you not see the connection here, or
No,
am
because
I
by this
fucking
logic, you could say maybe it's bad and immoral then for the parents to have a child when they're Christians, because the kid might get bullied for being Christian. Or what about gay parents? Maybe gay parents, it's immoral when they adopt children because sometimes children
oh
are bullied because their
Lord.
parents are gay. You
You
getting
think the
bullied for the actions of your
likelihood
parents
of
is immoral. Hold on,
gay
wait. You
wait
getting
wait wait
bullied. Stop. You getting bullied for the actions of your parents, depending on what those actions are. In this case, if it's like doing porn or something, then the immorality comes from the bullies. People are going to bully you no matter what.
Oh Lord, dude. Lord.
If
Her
we're going to
knowing
determine the harm is because somebody
wait,
get bullied because of an action you took,
wait.
then I'm sorry, then that's oftentimes a problem with society.
Okay, okay. Her knowing that society's like this and still participating in it
Maybe she participated in it because
makes
she needed
her
to make the money to
intentions.
support her kid or something. Who knows? Why did she participate in it? And also now
I don't. That's
we've
a
now moved the
really bad
goalpost
extreme.
also to
No.
yes, we have. Now we've moved to doing OnlyFans. Before it was just sleeping around.
Yeah, no, I
Discreetly.
said I actually included only. I'm saying sleeping around. Even you don't say that. You sleeping. Hunter, are you gonna tell me in society that when you sleep around, if you get known around in your city as a woman who sleeps around, that doesn't look bad?
If
Are
you're
you telling me
known for
this?
being with the woman that sleeps around,
Yes, to society. Yes, you're known as being a woman that sleeps with a lot of men. Are you saying in society they're not calling this woman a slut?
oh, they might, but I mean, isn't that why people talk
Of course.
about slut shaming and how that can be really an issue? Not to mention, I think that it would be really bad for the girl if she was dating somebody who this guy had a reputation being a player who would lie to a lot of women and cheat and hook up with different girls. I mean, that could be a problem also.
You think so?
Wait, yes. If a guy has a reputation for being a cheater, a
You
dishonest
just
fuckboy,
wait.
yes.
Oh, wait. No. We're talking about sleeping around, aren't we? Why do you? So who moved the goalpost just now, Hunter? Who
You
moved the
said,
goalpost,
would
my
it
guy?
be, would,
No. We're talking about sleeping around and what society looks at: men sleeping around and women sleeping around. Who moved the goalpost just now, bro? Think about what you just did.
no, I didn't move a
Think about it.
goalpost. I gave you an example as to how
You
your
just did. You
thing wouldn't
added
actually work.
cheating, fuck boy, blah 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 blah. We're just talking about sleeping around. A guy who sleeps around in society doesn't get looked at down upon whatsoever.
It depends how he's sleeping around, just like it depends how the girl is sleeping
There's
around.
a guy
If the
that
guy
people
is
think
cheating
a
on
fucking
people and
sex
garners a
trafficker,
reputation
and
on
he's
the
still
college,
worshipped. Don't you see what you're saying right now? It makes no fucking sense.
no,
in
what you're saying is
society.
you need to conform to society, even if society has backwards expectations, just for the sake of it. That's what you're saying right now. You asked
Bro.
me,
Oh
is
my
it bad to be with a woman who has a
no.
reputation for sleeping around? And I said, it could be, just like it could be bad if you're with a
Oh.
guy who has a reputation for sleeping around via deceitful means.
Okay, bro.
I didn't
Okay.
move any goalpost.
No, you added in the cheat boy and fucking. You did move a goal. Okay, I don't
Wait.
know if okay. This is like when you call me bad faith, but you don't know actually what bad faith means. Now you don't know what moving the
Can you
goalpost
please
means.
re-explain this then? Because a woman sleeping around might have a
Yes,
bad
in
reputation.
society. Yes, who is more likely to have the bad reputation?
The woman,
Hunter?
but that's not good. You shouldn't necessarily conform to that.
Oh my gosh, just because you shouldn't conform to that doesn't mean this isn't a factual thing. We can't change this. We're not. This is. We can't just change what is. Okay.
Wait, yes, you
just can't change
yes,
what
you
is.
can. It's
like
already
that.
changed.
No,
You know, before it was considered like
it's
women
already
were getting kicked
changed?
out of
You
restaurants
think
for wearing
so?
pants, dude. That was considered manly or even slutty
Oh
or
my god, this
inappropriate.
is nowhere near comparison. This is nowhere near comparison. For thousands of years, since the dawn of time, this is how women have been looked at for sleeping around.
Because they could get pregnant then and there was no birth control. What are you talking about right now?
Even since birth
You're
control.
making a descriptive. No, you're making
a worshipped woman. No.
Be quiet. You're making a descriptive claim and acting as if it's a
woman?
prescriptive claim.
How about Lana Rhodes? Do you think these are worshipped women in society, or do society tell them they're fucking scum? Tell me the honest truth right now.
Can you ask the first question again? I missed it. The woman who what?
Mia Khalifa, Lana Rhodes, are these women looked at in society as brave, great women? Or
No,
are they
but they're
looked
not
at
really
as
looked at as
scum
moral.
sluts?
No, they're not scum. Don't they make millions of dollars?
Okay, so Lana Rhodes don't know who her baby daddy is. Mia Khalifa can't keep a husband. These are women that you think is like getting celebrated right now? Are you serious?
No, but you're talking
you
about
watched
things outside. Stop, because
come
now you're talking about being looked down upon for things that are external to the actual sexual engagement. If you're talking about somebody who can't keep a man or doesn't know who her baby daddy is, well, yeah, now you're risking that child. You might be depriving that kid of having a good father in his life. Sure, okay, but she's not looked down upon just for being a porn star. She makes millions of dollars being a porn star.
Oh my lord, dog. Millions of dollars isn't the same thing as dude. Oh my god. Would you agree right now that Bill Gates, everyone like when this whole thing happened recently, I'm not gonna say because we're on YouTube, but the whole thing, everyone was saying, "Oh, Bill Gates." Was that happening? Yes or no?
Okay, her net worth is 5 million. I just wanted to check. When everybody was shitting on him for the Epstein thing, yeah, I think a lot of people were upset about it.
Yeah, right. They looked at him as a bad person, no?
Yeah, for hanging out with a potential
But
child
he
rapist,
makes millions of dollars, bro. But he makes million. This argument is stupid. We're
No,
not
because
talking about how much
this is
money they
that would be
make.
as if he made millions of dollars by selling property like Epstein's Island or something. In this case, she is
Oh
making
my
millions of dollars by
god, he made
participating in.
millions of
You're gonna
dollars
need to be
selling a
shut the fuck
vaccine
up
that
so I can
everyone
talk, please.
doesn't fuck.
Just shut the fuck up, please. So she is making
Okay,
millions of
done.
dollars by particularly producing pornography. So if she is producing pornography, you're saying society looks down upon her for producing pornography, but she's making millions of dollars by producing that pornography. Your example is not
Okay.
analogous.
Okay. So because she makes millions of
Her
dollars,
success is
producing
linked to the
porn,
thing that's her
she
success is
makes
linked to the thing that
millions
you're
of
saying
dollars
society
off
looks
of
down
dudes
upon.
jacking off. So she makes millions of dollars to dudes jacking off. So this means society looks at her as a good person.
Maybe the society should look at
This is what
guys
this
kind of
equals.
lame. I mean, they're making these
No, no,
people
no.
rich who you think
Don't
are immoral.
see. You just turned this all around. See the whole point of this was women who sleep around get looked at bad, and now you're changing to, well, she makes millions of dollars. Who gives a fuck how much she makes? People can be still
Because she
looked at as
makes the
bad
money by
if they
doing
make
the
lots of
thing that
money.
you're saying all of society looks down
From
upon.
dudes jacking their meat, my guy. This isn't people that look at her as anything nice, bro. Like, what do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? We're talking about what society in a whole. You think the dudes behind their screens giving her money so they can wank it? You think this is society as a whole?
I mean, do you want to look at like the
Come
popularity
on.
of pornography? Like, I know it's really common for people to look down on it and to say shit like that. And I do think that there's a general attitude that like women who sleep around are sluts or whatever. Sure, I'm not denying any of that. However, when you say society looks down on this person, but she's making millions of dollars by doing the thing you say society looks down upon, it seems a little bit contradictory. Because clearly not all of society is looking down upon this because she's making millions of dollars by doing that thing.
Hunter, do you and your whole society that you have here in your crew of subscribers, do you all look down on Matt Walsh?
Sure.
But he's making millions of dollars
Oh
doing
my
the thing
God.
that you
You're
look
not
down
getting
on
it.
him for.
You're not
That's
getting
so
it, no.
fucking dumb, bro.
You're
That's
not
so
getting it at
dumb.
all. You're not getting it. No. You're not understanding.
No, you're just I've come to realize every time we talk, you won't admit the parts that you're wrong, and I just don't understand why. Like, it
Because
makes no
somebody
sense.
making
You
millions of
even said
dollars.
earlier you don't understand how men are more likely to be victims of violent crime. I remember hearing that. Are you joking about that, or are you
Wait,
serious?
was I joking about what?
That men aren't more likely to be victims of violent crimes?
I don't think I said that.
Yeah, when
men
when
are more
Pearl
likely
said
to be
that, you
victims
were
of violent
like,
crime.
no.
No, I said men are more likely to be
Okay.
victims of violent crime because men are also oftentimes involved in more violent crime. However, women are much
He also
higher
noted that I am an
risk
ape
when we're
and I
talking
should go
about
F
rape.
myself.
That's what I said.
Okay. Maybe I heard you wrong because this is when I was driving home. Okay.
So the thing is, too,
I
that
thought
I
you
want to
said the
get
other
back into
thing.
this a little bit here because the whole society looking down on things, I don't
Yeah.
think society looks down as a whole on Matt Walsh. They don't. He, too, is making millions of dollars. If anything, that's proving my point. If he's making money by doing this thing, clearly not all of society is looking down upon him. But even more so,
Okay.
whether or
In
not we are
general,
appealing.
you
But
think that
the
people
main
look down
problem that I
on
tend
him?
to. Hold on. The main problem that I have here is I feel as though you are invoking a descriptive argument to make a prescriptive argument. So
Hunter.
it is a descriptive claim that slut shaming happens, that women are generally looked down upon for having more sex partners than men. That is not
This is
how
a
things
fact.
should be.
This is a fact.
Yes, it is a fact. That's how things are right now. That's not how things should be.
Yes. Okay. Should, could, would. This is nice, but this is how it is. And would you say that participating in something you know is gonna hurt your child in the future is immoral? Yes or no?
If you already have a kid and you're participating in something that is going to harm your child, then yeah, that would be
Oh
immoral.
my gosh.
But if you're saying, what if she has a child and then later the kid is bullied because the mom did porn or something? Then I would be saying, no, that's a stretch.
Not only bully, they look at him as the son of the slut. Like, people look down on him because of his mom.
Okay, so
Like,
is it wrong then for gay
you're
people
just
to
refusing
adopt
to see
because
it, bro.
people will be
You're
called the
just
son of the
refusing
F
it.
slurs or whatever?
You're just refusing it to see it, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm literally giving you a direct analogy here. Is it wrong for gay people to adopt because more than likely those children will be bullied by their peers for having gay parents?
because more than likely they're gonna be bullied for
It's
having gay
I would
parents.
be willing to bet that it's pretty common that kids are bullied for
You
having gay
know,
parents. I don't
to
have
be honest
statistics on
with
it.
you, I'm actually doing research right now on gay parents adopting because I've read some different takes on it. So I don't feel comfortable answering that one right
Okay,
now
then let's
because
call it a
I'm doing research
hypothetical.
on that.
Hypothetically, if a kid is very likely to get bullied for having gay parents, does that mean it's now immoral and wrong for those gay parents to adopt that child? You're
Like
refusing
I
to
just
answer because
said,
you know it destroys your fucking argument.
no, well, you can use that. Okay, would it be wrong if it's more than likely that the kids are gonna be shamed?
Would it be wrong if it's more than likely that the kid will be shamed?
Is that what you're asking? Say
I'm
that again.
asking you
Sorry.
if it would be wrong to adopt. Yes, if there's a high chance that that kid will be shamed. Just like you're saying there's a high chance the kid will be shamed if his mom is like a porn star.
Okay, I'll do some answer like you would. If they live in an area that they know is high for hating gay people, yes, they're wrong for adopting the kid. Yep.
Okay. All right, cool. Then
If they
you're
live in
you're
that
completely
area.
fucking wrong here, and this is embarrassing. Because by
I
this,
know,
yes, by this
I
logic, you
know.
shouldn't do
You
anything
wanted
that
to
might
hear that.
upset
I
other
told
people
you
and
I
cause
don't want to
bullying.
answer this question, but you forced that answer out of me. I'll just
Think about all
answer
the people who were
because
bullied for being
you
against
sound
slavery.
dumb
My
when you
God, they
can't
should never
answer
have done
my
that.
question,
Think
and the
about, you
only
know
way
what?
you
Here's
can
a question
answer it
for
is
you.
by giving
What?
me a
He
different
also noted that
question.
I am
You
Yeah,
a
didn't
okay.
answer the
I'm
question
answering all of your
once.
questions,
All
and
you
so far
did
you're
was
failing
walk it
badly.
around, move it, ask, "Oh, well, what if the dad did this?" Like
No,
this
I'm
is what you
asking you
did.
if
This is
in
what you
any
did with
other
that puberty
circumstance
block
your
in the
example would
page. This is
work.
what you do, bro. You just move everything
So then
around,
let's
my
say
guy.
there's
It's
a guy who's
crazy
a
to me.
lawyer, okay, and he's going to represent a black person during like the late 1800s when everybody still thinks black people are like subhuman or whatever. And he is in an area that's particularly southern and racist. So he knows that by him representing this black guy, more than likely that his kids will be bullied because of it. Is it wrong for him to represent the black man?
Ah, bro, this shit's not the fucking. This shit's not the
It's
same.
it's
It's
identical.
just
That's
not
why
the
you're
same.
refusing to answer.
Do you think? You think? No. It's not the fucking same, bro. It's not the fucking same.
Okay, what's
It's
not
just not.
what's different then?
It's not the fucking same, bro.
What's different?
What? What do you mean?
Listen,
What's
I think
different?
that maybe yeah we can
The
have a
whole
little bit of a
fucking
longer convo
situation
another
is
time, but
different. Why
it's
couldn't
no,
you
it's
answer
become no
my
no no. Listen,
question?
just it's
This,
becoming it's
your
very
whole
likely
your
that
whole
me
answer's been
debating you is going to result
questions.
in my kids getting bullied, so it's now immoral for me to talk to you. Goodbye. I just society being against it doesn't mean that it's right or wrong or that you shouldn't participate in it just because of the potential of bullying. It's immoral to bully.
It's simple as that, guy. The whole reason I didn't want to answer the gay thing is because I'm actually doing research right now on like gay parents adopting kids, and I just don't have an opinion on it because I haven't done research. Like I haven't finished my research on it. But this guy wants to force an answer out of me. I don't give a fuck. Right now, as it stands, yes. If you know you're gonna hurt your kids, you're fucking goofy. You're fucking goofy.
Okay. My God. Well, everybody, whew. Hunter, I need to go take an edible for sure. Yeah, I'm with you, pal. I'm with you. Thank you to everybody that tuned in today. It was a lot of fun.